Ever wondered about the life and times of the common European frog, also known as the edible frog? This species is a fascinating creature that can be found across Europe, from the northern half of France to western Russia, and from Estonia and Denmark to Bulgaria and northern Italy. It has even been introduced into Spain, Norway and the United Kingdom. This amphibian has a variety of names, including the European dark-spotted frog, European black-spotted pond frog, and European black-spotted frog. The edible frog, scientific name Pelophylax kl. esculentus, is a fertile hybrid of the pool frog and the marsh frog. This hybridization is achieved through a process called hybridogenesis, a unique reproductive strategy that involves the exclusion of one parental genome during gametogenesis. This results in offspring that carry an unrecombined genome of the other parental species, instead of a mix of both. This fascinating process is a hemiclonal mode of reproduction, where half of the genome is transmitted to the next generation in an unrecombined or intact form, while the other half is recombined. To illustrate, consider the widespread LE system. In this setup, edible frogs produce gametes of the marsh frog and mate with coexisting pool frogs. Because this hybrid requires another taxon as a sexual host to reproduce, usually one of the parental species, it is known as a klepton, hence the addition of the KL in the species name. In addition to these diploid hybrids, there are also known all-hybrid populations where diploid hybrids coexist with triploid hybrids. In these situations, diploid hybrids generate not only haploid genomes, but also the diploid gametas needed to recreate triploids. But the edible frog isn't just an interesting study in biology, it's also quite the culinary delicacy, particularly in France, where its legs are a much sought-after dish. The females of the species measure between 2 and 3.5 inches long, while the males are slightly larger, between 2.4 and 4.3 inches. In summary, the edible frog is a unique creature that's both a scientific marvel and a culinary delight. Its complex reproductive strategy makes it a fascinating subject for biologists, while its culinary use makes it a notable part of European cuisine. From its distinct biology to its role in the food industry, the edible frog truly is a remarkable species.